eSports, and we're here to present match 4 of the second week. The second week of OCE Community Competitive Season. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Crucis ESPT, and feel free to donate to our competitive prize pool at Matcherino. You can check all the links in the bar below. Finally, for replays of all the action, and please don't forget to submit your replays because you can actually win some cash. You can check out our YouTube channel below or submit them to us on Discord. Over to you, Flo.
Alrighty, so we got That's Agorable up against the Dad Jokes here. And for That's Agorable, we have Microbic Walnut, Ju1, Higher Primate, White Tea, and Ankiri up against the Dad Jokes, which is Pausette, Golden, Pause, Kato, and Renegades. So yeah.
Awesome. So what we'll do is we'll bring in the replay in 3, 2, 1 and play. And while we are looking at the drafts itself there, what we have seen is that Agorable, has banned the Rampage, and the Dajiks have banned Bellica.
Ooh.
Ah, interesting. Okay, so Pausette does love a good Rampage, so that'll be a bit of a knock to her, I think. We'll see who she ends up going for. She's going for Kai. Okay, Chimera.
Chimera, interesting.
Yep, can be quite strong. Really a single hero killer.
So we've got Microbic Walnut for That's Agorable on the Countess, Ju1 on Severog Jungle, High Primate with the Gideon, White Tea with the Narbash support. On the Dad Jokes, Pausette, Kai, Golden, Gadget, Pause, Twin, and Kato Decker.
Correct.
And the other two will have to wait till game.
Yeah, so I think the last pick for That's Agorable was Yin, and the Dad Joke's last pick was Quang. So interesting matchups there. So we have That's Agorable with the Countess, Yin, Gideon, Narbash, and Severog, and the Dad Jokes with the Decker, Quang, Chimera, Gadget, and TB. So guys, what are your initial thoughts? Just the team compositions and what we have here so far.
Well, it's always good to see a Decker on the team. Straight off the bat, especially with the Gadget there. That's pretty big right there in itself, and also the Quang tether. So definitely lock down targets and pop off that CC.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Pausette on. To be honest, I feel like having a beefier front line may have helped the Dad Jokes a bit here. That said, Kai's still not a bad pick, and they do have like a tasty wombo combo there, so we'll see how that works out.
She usually plays Grux, doesn't she?
She Gruxes and Rampages.
Okay.
Yeah, the girl can hit a rock.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it looks like, again, with the early wards, and it looks quite in the Dad Jokes. Yeah, sorry, I'm just listening to the stream. So the Dad Jokes have put, from my understanding, really aggressive early wards there, as you can see.
Excellent warding by the Dad Jokes, and it doesn't look like the Agorables have done anything to counter that just yet.
Don't think they know either.
Yeah, the Dad Jokes have 4 wards out, 2 of which are in enemy territory, which is excellent warding. That already gives them a bit of a step up in this early game. They're going to know where the jungler is. They've got the opportunity to be able to come in and yank the Severog when he's going for the green buff, or just know when is a good time to rotate or push lanes.
Correct there. But in saying that, their Countess offlane for That's Agorable, we have High Primate, and we have Ju1 on the jungle, and we've got White Tea and Ankia there on their safe lane. On the inverse of that, Renegades on the offlane for the Dad Jokes, Golden in middle with Gadget, Chimera in the jungle, and Kaito and Pause on the Decker and Twin Blast on their safe lane. So I think that's quite interesting. Textbook kind of team compositions for the Dad Jokes, in my opinion. They are pushing quite aggressive as well, from what we can see in both lanes. Both carries on both sides of the support are trying to push in and get that tower fast, from what it feels like. Guys, what are your thoughts on, I guess, getting an early tower? Let's just say around the 5-minute mark.
I think more than anything, that's what you want to aim for. You just want to be able to just push towers down, push objectives down early, and just rotate faster. Group up as a team.
Yeah, definitely agree.
Yeah, depending on team composition, you know, I feel like there's a good time frame to be kind of hitting that, you know, between the 5 and 10 minute mark, perhaps. Yeah. Just so that you can open up the map and you can roam a bit. That said, oftentimes if they've got a strong split pusher in that lane, then you know it leaves them to farm and they can push up the lane very quickly. So we'll see what happens. It's a good combo. Paws and Kato here as Decker and Twin. You know, they're both on quite strong characters for them. And as long as Kato plays aggressively on Decker, she can do quite a bit of damage. Just with CC lockdown.
It looks like interesting.
Severog's coming in on Kato and Paws here,
heading
but
towards him, yeah, with the green.
Doesn't realise that there's a wards up there, so they got out of there quick smart. Oh, Paws caught out. He's going to be able to escape unless Countess takes him down. Interesting. So Countess is going to secure that kill on Paws. Microbic Walnut, I should say. Oh, sorry. Severog, was it?
It was
Severog.
Yes.
Yeah, Severog got the kill. G1 got the kill.
It looks like G1's.
Oh, close there, close.
What time are you guys on at the minute?
4:33. Whoa. Okay, I'll pause.
Alright, I'm clicking forwards.
No, just let it play.
Hold on, I'm at 4:33 about...
Now.
Yeah, okay, press play already.
Alright, cool. Just count down the time now. No.
I'm on 4:38.
Yeah, sweet.
4:40.
Yeah, awesome.
Microbic just gets away with that stun there. Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys, there. But it looks like action is happening. Like, I think laning phase is slowly starting to transition into feel here, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, Raptors will come up at around about 10 minutes. So, or at 10 minutes. So they will. That's pretty much when the laning phase ends, I guess.
Oh, it looks like High Primate secured 2 wards there off of Golden. Golden, I wouldn't be too happy about that there. That was 2 right under there. Guys, normally when you're mid there and you know you're versing a Gideon, for example, he's got that rock there. Do you guys normally kind of just stay out of range and wait for that? How would you guys try to secure that as an opponent against someone that can instantly burst down river buffs?
Look, I mean, they've both got you know, players that can play aggressively. The Gadget versus the Gideon. You know, the Gadget doesn't have to aim so much, so she can kind of spam those mines out, which looks like what Golden might have been doing since he's so low on mana at this point in time. Yeah, look, I think an aggressive mid laner is probably a good mid laner. It sets up the game, allows them to roam, to be able to get river buffs, to be able to make plays on the you know, the off laner and safe laner, etc.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like G1 has come in there and they're trying to get the pick off there on Kaito. Kaito just escapes, leaps over, and is run back to safety there. And it looks like Paws gets blinked by Countess, but Microbic decides to pull back there. So there looks like there's some early aggression there from that. And safe playing there by Paws and Kaito getting out there. Kaito's falling back with no mana and health, but Paws there goes for the D ward potentially. No, she runs back.
What's that? Leaving the ward there.
Yeah, that's one of my OCD. I mean,
did you say OCE, dude?
OCD. That's an OCD for me. Is if I see a ward on a map that I need to remove, I will remove it. But strategically, you can use it to bait people as well. So you know, it's a catch-22.
Yeah, it looks like the dad jokes are pushing slightly ahead on farm here. They've got 2 characters on 9 points. That is Zero Golden with Gadget and a Pause with Twin Blast.
Microbic is getting taken very low here.
Yeah.
He interrupted their goal buff session and...
yeah, Pause still secured it, so yeah.
Sorry,
it looks like
No, good call.
That's okay. High Primate de-warding the dad jokes there. So it looks like they are trying to gain some vision there in the team. Right side there, it looks like Pause and Kade are trying to take that tier 2 down faster. They just need about 3 or 4 more hits there. Kade wants that one down. Yeah, tier 1, sorry, not tier 2. They really want that tier 1 down there. And Microbic is low, no mana. So, I mean, something could happen here potentially if Pause and Kade wanted to play. But Kade doing Decker things and dewarding. And it looks like tier 1 is about to go down.
Microbic playing it smart there and backing up. I'm not going to stay in the action, just keeping a safe distance, which is good. Keda dewarding also definitely needed. And so as we were saying earlier, like, you know, that's pretty much a prime time. We're 8 minutes in, that tier 1 has gone for the Agorables safe lane. And that kind of means that these guys can roam around a bit and start to set up for the Raptors at the 10-minute mark.
Correct.
So we're a minute 30 off that at the moment, so they'll probably be getting that organized. You can see people grouping over on the left-hand side towards the Raptors as well.
Renegade's about to make a play potentially. The Agorables are responding by moving over. Kato is about to have a face-off with Hype. Misses the stun and they both disengage. So it looks like Dad Jokes are trying to make something happen, but obviously they need to do something. Go back to farming because hanging around the jungle could potentially mean that Agorables can catch up in farming as well.
Yeah, speaking of farm, we can still see that the Dad Jokes are still ahead, not by much. So it's, oh no, it looks like it's pretty much evening up actually.
Yeah, looking at the creeps, the CS though, it looks like that's Agorables are on 139 and the Dad Jokes are on 121. So really close, but looks like there might be a collapse on mid potentially. High Primate may get pincered. Don't know if Paulette wants to jump in. She has Invis, so maybe she's looking to do something with it. Maybe, maybe not. But Juwon is hanging around, so potentially they are foreseeing a fight. And it looks like D-wards are happening all over the place. So it looks like Renegades is trying to keep White T and Ankia just busy, while Paul's has been given, I guess, the space to farm. But obviously he needs to be wary that Countess can potentially also take him down if he plays too aggressive. So he's just taking his time farming, which leaves Kaito and Paulette to run around and roam. So it's really textbook strategy, which is good. Which means that you know, they're applying pressure on That's Agorables, and it all really depends on how That's Agorables will respond. That will dictate the flow of the game.
Absolutely. It looks like they're playing the safe game at the moment, That's Agorables. Very strong ward game by the Dad Jokes at this point in time.
Definitely.
You know, they're really keeping a lot of map control and a lot of pressure across the board, which is great to see. You can see they're going in on Raptors at the moment, Renegades and Pausette.
Definitely. And it looks like teams may be responding to this because they can hear it. And it looks like Juwon is jumping in there, knocks.
Pausette is down.
And there's an golden High Primate ults there. It looks like there's a lot of fights happening right here. And Kid just gets out low health there.
Nah, Bash ult.
He's jumping in. Juwon trying to kill Kaiden, secure that. There he's low, gets the kill, but he
back it down. Yeah.
He's getting like wow.
Yeah. 1 for 3 there, so Paul's comes in a bit late, but it looks like they are thinking about taking that. Last Raptor.
No idea who actually got those Raptors.
Yeah, who was it that got those Raptors?
To be honest, we would have to look at the map. No, it kind of looked like Juwon took that there, to be honest. He is now ahead, so I kind of feel like that's what Juwon did steal it away, yeah.
So, I mean, that's a good exchange in that case. Look, you know,
a lot of things happen.
1 death, and for that you get 3 kills and 2 Raptors.
Yeah, so that's Agorables did do a good trade-off there. Beautiful ult set by both sides. It was hectic. I mean, obviously during those times you want to focus damage on specific. Can get hectic. So I think going back to the quiet players.
I think it was just great initiation by Juwon as the Severog there. You know, he's tanky. He risked his life for it, and that allowed them to get some picks. You know, they had to focus the Severog. He was in their faces. What were they going to do?
He was doing it. He was doing a good job frontlining that anyway. Definitely came in at the right time, and yeah, it worked.
And he had the backup. It was a textbook play.
Apparently Golden said that they got the Raptors before.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. It looks like there may be something happening in mid, maybe. Renegades takes a hit by the rock there by High Primate, but disengages. So it looks like it's now gone a bit slow there. So looks like Microbic has been out of the action. Fighting Renegades right there. Renegades ult. Microbic is just hitting him. Ult Renegades. Renegades is low, and they're still drinking out. Microbic takes that kill there on Renegades.
So close.
Very. So it looks like, given that their Microbic is now on 16 XP, so that puts him in line with High Primate and Juwon, whereas Renegades is on 11, so...
Yeah, that CP lead would pretty much have been what gave him that, gave Microbic that kill.
And Pauzette's fighting Microbic, ults him, and is chasing Microbic right there. Goes for another leap, two more hits, and Microbic blinks away on the leaps and gets away. Pauzette now is disengaging. That was one shot too close.
Tight.
Yes, definitely. It looks like there may be a collapse.
In mid
There may be a collapse in armor. Yeah. Juwon has it in Viz, so we may see something happening. Potentially an ult back to High Primate's ult.
Oh,
and that's straight for Pause. They're going is low and
he's getting targeted.
Down.
Wow, look at these
and
combos.
Kaito just gets out. Kaito's about 2 shots. Oh, close. So it looks like one is down so far.
Good to get out of that with only the one death, I say.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
There's a strategic cage there by Kaito to be able to let the rest of the team escape.
definitely. And I just think that the pick off there by
It was well
really
set up.
push,
The
yeah,
combo
and
combos.
that just puts Pause behind in farm. So I guess the Dajags really need to make sure Pause.
They're going to
is-
secure those
is-
raptors as well, so Agorable's going to take that raptor, or those raptors.
Yeah, Juwon in there zoning, making sure that Pauzette didn't come in. And,
Yeah, Juwon is so tanky. From a jungler versus perspective, Pauzette needs to, I guess, needs more damage. Because Juwon will just soak damage from them. So, from a player perspective, Pauzette needs to think about pickoffs. Who can she pick quite fast? I mean, you could go for Countess, you could go for Yin, you could go for Gideon, you could go for YT, but they all have a means to disorientate. So, really need to see some aggression from the dad jokes if they want to convert something.
absolutely. We've just had a OP drop down as well. Looks like only 2 towers down at this point in time. 2 tier 1s. So,
I'm just taking a look at
slow game.
I'm just taking a look at Pauzette's Madstone gem. With the Madstone gems, I particularly I know a lot of people they try to run them as burner cards early game.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to upgrade those as soon as possible.
Correct, for the bonuses.
I don't feel like Pauzette's taking advantage of that. She's filling it up with a 3-point and a 2-point. Maybe she might not have the 1-point burners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Better to go for those early spikes, particularly as somebody like Kai, who is going to be stronger in the early game. You know, he does tend to drop off a bit towards late game, and you really want to be trying to single out those kills. You know, he's not the strongest in team fights in comparison to Severog.
Yeah, definitely agree. I mean, given that, I guess Madsen gems offer cheap builds and quick upgrades, like, we need to see that happen. But it looks like there's a fight happening right here. YT gets a remote, and Renegades is chasing Aim here, and it looks like they may escape. While that's happening there, Microbic gets a kill on Pause.
Diving into
Microbic
tier 2
is
there.
low. That's it. He is low. It looks like Kade and Pause are looking to take out Microbic. Misses the stun. Microbic sidesteps there. Looks like Higher Primate may be trying to link up. Juwon also meeting up there. They're trying to make sure that Microbic is safe. And
Does anyone have a pause glitch where his health is very low?
yeah. Potentially? I don't know. Is it a glitch?
Yeah, he's on 41 HP, dude. It's a glitch, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Pauls needs to go to run to the enemy base to reset that then.
Ah, okay. Can we
Yeah.
go back in time and tell him, man?
Yeah, we should go back in time. Pause. No.
Just I think the dad jokes it's rubbing off on us, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta get those dad jokes out for the dad jokes.
Get them rolling. At this point in time, we can see that that's Agorables are actually pushing quite far ahead in farm. They've got 2 on 22 and 2 on 23 in comparison to Zero Golden is Gadget on the dad jokes is at 20. He's the highest on that team, so not a great lead.
Golden gets dived by Microbic and 4 in there. That is in trouble. Ju1 is coming in there,
Misses
tanking
the
the
ult.
tower damage. Pauzette using the tower as a shield in line of sighting. Beautiful line of sight there. Looks like that's Agorables may not die for that, but it looks like the dad jokes are rotating in. Quite interesting. It looks like there could be a pickup potentially here for the dad jokes if they could execute something. But it looks like no, they. Looks like that's Agorables is falling back. Just looking at the creep kills, it looks like that's Agorables on 334 and the dad jokes are on 169, so they are ahead actually, just in general for the economics of CXP. Now at this point of time, guys, what are your thoughts on how I guess both sides should be playing to attain victory?
I guess the objectives, focusing the Raptors, focusing all Prime, getting your picks in order to get to that point, I assume? So
Yeah, definitely. Trying to single out characters as much as they can. It's like, was that Mike going on Microbic here? No, Microbic's backing up.
Looks like there's a, I guess, a tug of war happening in mid. Just clearing waves, trying to apply pressure. And it looks like Raptors are up, but it looks like the Dajaks want to do the Raptors, but obviously they're weary. So Renegades is tanking for pause. And I don't know if that's Agorables notices this, but it looks like Raptors may be going into the hands of pause. Anki coming in, realizing something's happening. But it might be a bit too late there.
Yeah,
and
they're milling about.
Pauzette maybe getting a pick off, no gets healed. Ju1 rushing in here, trying to take something for something. And it looks like Ju1 takes out Pauzette there. Renegades gets picked up as well. Beautiful claps there by that's Agorables. They did trade off those 3 Raptors for 2 hero kills, so I'd say it was worth it for Agorables.
Severog is just too strong, man. As a frontliner, it's just incredible. You get behind him, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
And the team got split, like Kato and Zero Golden, the Decker and the Gadget got split on the tower side, and so essentially it went from being a 4 or a 5v5 to being like a 2v5 with Seth heading up behind them. That's not a take that you want to go for.
Definitely, and just looking at Ju1's the Oasis. A little bit alive still, but he's got that Venom shield there, so he's trying to stack the Adamant Edge for a little bit of health. So obviously he's trying to front damage, but it looks like Paul's with that glitch bug there. I'm not too sure if he knows that I'd
say it's just what we're seeing, and it's not actually what's happening in the game. That happened the other day. Yeah, there were calls of people assuming that I might be hacking, but my elite skills. Skullduggery, but rest assured, community, Hal Huxley is not Hal Huxley.
I've got the evidence on my stream, Mr. Huxley. So
Microbic is fighting Pauzette there. She gets altered, and it looks like Microbic is trying to kill Pauzette. Pauzette runs the other way to her team, but not enough to be saved there. And it looks like there may be a disengage there by that Agorables.
Good collapse.
Microbic with those picks there, it's really interesting. He's playing counters how she should be, and that's running in for these free kills, push those lanes, and assassinate them, because obviously he probably realizes that bad jokes are maybe farming and maybe lows. Those picks.
So we're seeing that's Agorable. They're sitting 100 CS ahead of the dad jokes here. So that's a big lead at this point in the game.
There's a fight there, and Golden is dancing with the team, gets stunned by white team, body blocked by the team, Andrew wants.
He's gonna go down.
Yeah, beautiful dancer and Golden up until Narbash's drumsticks. You can't resist the drumsticks there by Narbash.
Oh yeah.
But it looks like that's Agorables maybe trying to push for that tier 2 in mid there, and looks like Microbic and Ankir are applying pressure on the other tier 2s there, where Kaido is defending with pawns. So split pushing by that's Agorables, so they're slowly getting traction in controlling, because it looks like the creep waves are in their favour.
Man, you got to take advantage of that. You got to respect the split push, man.
Definitely.
You don't see it often these days. I haven't seen it a lot lately.
It looks like
Meta.
jumps into a group of 5.
Wow.
Was it jump out? No.
You picked the wrong jungle to walking
It was her jungle.
It's hard being a Chimera too. You've got no escape at all.
Yeah.
Single target lock, but you can't get out.
There might be action happening in middle there. Golden puts the ult down, but there is no follow up there. It looks like they'll be getting away fine.
Deca misses a stun.
Deca
cage.
High Primate gets out though, but it looks like White Team may be falling for this. Secures the kill. Ju-on is trying to frontline, but falls back. So it looks like there is potentially 1-for-1, but Renegades gets ulted by Countess on the other side, and it looks like they are going to lose the tower.
Vicious.
So it looks like Microbic is just running solo this whole, just going in for the pickoffs and then pushing lane. So it looks like that's Agorable is going for that split push almost strategy against the bad jokes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great thing. It's a great play to do as a countess as well. Her wave clear is probably second only to Yin, and it's something where she can erase a single character trying to hold down that lane. So you've really got to have like a 2v1 or have somebody who's got some CC or some damage on them to be able to counter her.
Yeah, definitely agree.
On that note, gentlemen, I've got some important business to attend to, so I'm going to leave y'all. But
no worries, man.
Thank you for joining us, Hal.
Thanks for being here, dude. It's been an honor.
I appreciate that.
Special guest.
Catch you later, guys.
See ya, Hal. Alright, continuing on here, it looks like, looking at the CS though, it looks like That's Agorables are now ahead on 495, close to 500, whereas That's Agorables on 341, so it looks like That's Agorables are trying to keep that momentum happening, because kind of feels like the dad jokes are feeling like they can't do anything. There may be a fight happening here in jungle. High Primate gets out. So if you're in this situation as the dad jokes, what would you say to them if you could go back in time?
Man, just try not to get into as many team fights as you can.
Yeah. While that was happening, Paul's and Renegade secure a kill on a High Primate. I mean, not High.
There's another tower.
Lose the tower, yeah.
Yeah, just buckle up, man, and just try to turtle it out. It's a bit hard in this meta, because the objectives are OP and Raptors. The enemy team's just going to walk all over that, and you sort of do need to contest it. But yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult because you sort of need that early lead, or I mean, you sit back, you're not going to let them take OP.
Definitely agree. I mean, when I think about it, like, dad jokes in theory do have an early game with the Chimera, and obviously they need to take advantage of that, and if you can't, then you need to fall back and farm, and given that that's what Gorble is not letting them farm, they need to do some sort of play to pick them off. I mean, it is a split push that's what Gorbals is doing at the moment, so that's one countess and the rest sticking together, so I mean, they can make an executive decision to try to fight before and win, push out, or aim at countess and push something, get something, because it looks like so far they've only taken one tier 1.
Yeah, I mean,
pressure for them because there's no room to roam.
Microbic Walnut, he's sitting on 41 CP, man. That's the lead right there.
Yeah, he's given that space to farm. I mean, you could almost say that he is the carry, but between him and Ankia, they're like literally almost done with the other team's CP. So yeah, Golden with the invis, so they may be making a fight, or is just following them. So giving intel for the dad jokes to kind of position themselves or something off the back. Kaito gets the start on Ank here, but it looks like nothing may happen from this. Yeah, that's Agorables literally just in the dad jokes jungles, just applying that
Just
pressure.
jabbing away at that Amberlink, saying, you know what, we've got
Correct.
the lead, we're gonna keep it.
Correct, and Microbic seals the deal on the last 2 for the dad joke, so it's up to the inhibs now. So you know, there's huge pressure. I mean, that's the Agorables are in their jungle, and the dad jokes need to play really defensive, or at least play smart and pick them off, because they are all over the place. You can pick them off, but they just can't convert it.
Yeah, at this point in the game, that's Agorables. They could pretty much they got that much map control that they could just go back and go straight to OP and just,
Countess is looking for a kill on Pausette there. Gets the ult on Pausette. Microbic are hurting. Pause is trying to chase Microbic. Microbic will get away. Looks like Ju1 is coming in. Gets an ult. Wombo combo on that Agorable. YT falls. Ju1 looks like he may be in trouble there. Lands the root. Looks like the team finally win a fight. That was beautifully played by the dad jokes there. Golden gets the kill on Ju1. Microbic is low. Kaito just misses the stun. Stun is a bit glitchy. Yeah. High Primate is coming in with Anki here, but it looks like the dad jokes are falling back. So great fight there by the dad jokes. Really picked them off there with the wombo combo.
yeah,
And
it was
would like to see more of that. Yeah.
it was pretty well done there from the dad jokes.
Yeah, definitely the beautiful cage into the gadget ult. Like, that's just like textbook, literally wombo combos that like I'd love to see more of the dad jokes doing, because that's what will get them the victories in the team fights and get them back on track.
That's it. They've got the team for it. They just need to work together and just make them
That's
plays.
right. Definitely. I mean, yeah, even though you have Narbash and Gideon on the other team, Kaito can always save a stun run, and obviously we have Pausette on her ult to push them back as well. So nothing's stopping them from doing team fights. They just need to stick together and start doing it. But yeah, comes the 30-minute mark, and Flo, how are the team builds going?
So we're seeing that's Agorable. And Kiri, he's well, Microbic's like almost on 50 CP right now. He's got quite a big lead here. But yeah, he's got the adamant edge build up.
He's getting picked off here. Gets double ulted by YT, and that is an instant erase of Pause. It looks like they may be trying to fight. Kaito is out of position. Just gets out there. She is low. She heals. And it looks like High Primate wants that kill on Kaito there. He's not giving up. Lands that rock, but Kaito just gets away. So it looks like there's inhib now pressure on the dad jokes. They are defending 2 lanes here, left and right. And it looks like that Agorables is going for their inhib. They're on the side of Agorables and left there. So action's happening here, but Pausette gets disengaged, and she may be going down with that. That's pretty much cage there from Kaito. Another wombo combo. 3 of them are stuck. They are low. Can they convert this kill or not? YT is low, but it looks like they might not be able to convert that kill. They're due on frontlining them. Kaito is out of position now. She needs to get out before she goes down. And she gets dropped there by the team. Team blocks. While that's happening, the Anki is going for the other side inhib, so it looks like a split push from that Agorables. That's textbook. That splits up the team from team fights, and they may be losing 2 inhibs here at this time. Anki just dancing around the inhib, not giving Golden a chance to actually defend. While that's happening there, it looks like it's frozen there in front on the other side inhib from that Agorables.
He gets the inhib, but he goes down. That was
that's a fair trade.
That is a fair trade.
Yeah.
Did it all on his own.
Yeah, and it looks like they may be getting this.
They're gonna be careful though. They all don't want to be picked off here.
Correct, that's right. Whitesea is really low. Renegades just misses that tether, and Pause is trying to chase for that kill, but falls back.
they're going to be able to escape from that.
Yeah, so that's our Agorables gets out there safely with just Ankir falling down, but treads it off with the inhib there. So that gives breathing space there for the dad jokes. If I was them there, I'd try to do a sneaky OP. Or something
you got to do it at this point in the game. That's where your mind should be right about now.
That's right. But it looks like Renegades may be warning that there's just gone for a mission impossible or mission might get gained. And Juwon and High Primate see that, and he's getting ready to start. And no, it looks like teams are around. They notice that Juwon comes in.
Got no mana.
Oh, and Countess cleans up Renegade.
They're all low on mana there. I was scared on that engage.
Yeah, definitely. And this is kind of scary for the dad jokes because, you know, you got a Countess that can literally take anyone out in a combo. So, like, they need to really stick together. And not
they're doing OP right now as we speak. And Kiri and White Tea are at OP.
That's it. Looks like White Tea is healing and taking the damage for Ankir to do the damage there. Dad jokes needs to respond somehow. Kaito is standing around, but not enough. Juwon is behind her, so he might get stunned.
They will secure that.
Secures the kill, and Kaito gets that subjugate, and she shields it while she's running. It looks like she might fall to High Primate. So that's 2 pickoffs right there on That's Agorable. This might look like a game there for That's Agorable with that lane pressure and OP.
Yeah, definitely. This could be it.
Ankir is coming from.
Oh, do they know? Do they know?
It doesn't look like that because Juwon's just knocked Golden straight out.
Wow.
He is running. And this, ladies and gentlemen, potentially could be game. Looks like 2 inhibs are down in the favour of That's Agorable. And if they just stay out of combat for a few seconds, they will be healing. So Ankir wanting to end the game here. Or maybe not.
Looks like they want that right inhib.
Yeah. It looks like they don't want to take any chances, but Renegade's left to defend their troops by himself. Now Ankir's decided to...
Come on, Renegades. Clutch it, mate. Clutch it.
Go on, Renegades. We believe in you.
Unlucky. Oh,
and
well.
that is game 2. That's a girl there. So